Hello, welcome to another Simplicity Studio version 6 video. I'm Martin Looker from Silicon Labs. The previous video in this series showed how to install both Simplicity Studio and its extension for Microsoft's Visual Studio Code. One of the next things you'll need to do is connect boards, make sure their firmware is up to date, and potentially reconfigure them for the way you'll be using them. I'll show you how to perform these tasks in this video. I'll be referring to various web resources during the video, and as always, you can find the links in the video description. Today, I'll be working with a ProKit board, combined with a Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth SI-WG917 system-on-chip radio board. But the processes you will see apply to all Silicon Labs boards, including dev kits and Explorer kits, and using all our various wireless technologies. I already have Simplicity Studio installed, and for this video, I'll be working in the Devices tab. At the moment, my board is not connected, as is shown by the Connected Devices list being empty. The first step is to connect the board via USB, and we can see it appear in the list. We can see the main radio board and the specific chip it uses, along with the ProKit mainboard it is connected to. To start working with the board, I'll select the top-level entry in the Connected Devices list to open the Overview tab for the board. The General Information tab shows how the board is connected. Ethernet is also an option when working with ProKits, and it also shows the current debug mode. Version information for the adapter and connectivity firmware is shown here. As you can see, there is an update available for the adapter firmware. Clicking the update link will take me to the device manager, and I can click the update button to bring the firmware up to date. I can also read back the connectivity firmware version. And, once again, an update is available. So I'll click the update link to perform the update. If you are working with a ProKit and want to work with a board that is not a radio board, you can click the change link next to the debug mode to open the device manager and change it. For example, you may want to change it to Mini to use the Mini Simplicity connector when working with Dev or Explorer kits, or even a custom board. Doing this allows tools like the Energy Profiler to work with boards not in our radio board format. We'll be showing these tools in detail in a future video. You can also access the Device Manager by right-clicking the board in the Connected Devices list and selecting Configure Device Hardware. You'll find other features in here, such as the ability to give a board a nickname, and also to open any terminals to the device for debugging or control. The Overview tab provides quick access to information relevant to the selected board. Quick start guides are documentation to get you running with the technologies available on the board. The board panel provides information on working with the board, and the target part panel provides details on the chip or module fitted to the board. On the Example Projects and Demos tab, you can access both demos and example projects for your board. Demos are pre-built binaries that can be programmed into the board by clicking on the Run button. These are a quick way to experiment without needing to compile code and flash binaries into your boards. Example projects, on the other hand, create a project for the board that you can compile, flash, and debug in Visual Studio Code. These work great to explore how to do something or to use as a starting point for your own applications. To help you find what you're looking for, there are various filters down the left-hand side and also a search box. If you find a demo or example project you are interested in, you can learn more about it by opening the project documentation. We'll look at both demos and example projects in future videos. The Documentation tab provides access to the full range of documentation relevant to the selected board. If you can't find what you're looking for on the Overview tab, this is the place to look for it. Just like the Example Projects and Demos tab, there are filters and a search box down the left-hand side. If you don't have an actual board, but want to see what is available for one, and possibly look at example code, you can add a board in the Virtual Devices list. If I enter EFR 32XG24 Dev Kit and select the board, I can view the information and create projects for it in the same way as if the board was connected. This lets you explore what is available for a board before ordering. That brings us to the end of this video on working with devices. You should now be able to connect and update boards, plus explore documentation, demos, and example projects for a connected or virtual board. In the next videos, we'll take a look at working with both demos and example projects. If you want to move forward in the meantime, check out the link to the documentation for Simplicity Studio 6 and its VS Code extension in the video description. Thanks for watching,